Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks. Tracy here, and I haven't seen any comments saying it, but yesterday I forgot to do this. I forgot to do it, I think. I'll have a look in a sec. Probably forget today. No, maybe not. But what happened today? What did we do? I made a big breakfast today because I've got, you know, oats. There's only so many days you want to have, even though you can make different flavours. I said to Gary, we need to mix it up, you know. So I made scrambled egg, bacon, chipolata sausages and mushrooms. And I got rid of some tomatoes that were, you know, going shrivelly. So I didn't fry them. I fried them in fry light. So I made this big breakfast. It wasn't bad, actually. It wasn't bad. Wasn't the same as a nice greasy one, but it wasn't bad. So it made a nice change anyway. I was going to do dinner, but Gary's going to cook. Ka-ching! Yeah, so then Gary needed to go out and get something. Believe it or not, cucumbers and some replacement crisps because, I don't know, kids it is, and he needs them for work. So yeah, we popped out, and I said, oh, we'll pop to Aldi then, because they've got a yarn event, and I think it's now. People did message me, thank you for that, if you're the ones that messaged me. So I thought, right, I'm going to pop in. Didn't really like that new Aldi, but I've not been there since it opened, since the first day. I thought, okay, let's go see if they've got any yarn. And did they? They had yarn, guys. So yeah, yesterday, for you now, I popped up my Aldi yarn event haul, unboxing, whatever you want to call it. And I did buy more than you see, but only quantities of one, you know, of those ones. I didn't buy anything you didn't see. There was other yarns there that I didn't buy. Ones that I'm not that enamoured with, but I will check them out a bit further. It's just that I had a few in my basket and I didn't really want to add any more to the basket, if you know what I mean. But maybe next time I'll do it again. Who knows? I'll get different stuff. Maybe a bit more of the stuff I've got. I don't know. There's any left anyway. So yeah, I went to Aldi. I wanted to go before the storm because I knew it was going to rain all afternoon and get a bit windy, because tomorrow we've got a storm coming. And it's going to hit the country, and in places we'll have 100-mile-an-hour winds. But when they showed it in a colour scheme, and at the moment over kind of Ireland was red, and then you've got all these orange bits, and then where I live was green. So you know, obviously it wasn't meant to get to us, but that may change. That was only preliminary ideas. They'd have to wait and see when the storm hits where it's going to go. They could have got that completely wrong. So I thought I'd rather go before it's raining and windy and horrible out. And it started to rain as we come home, so my hair's a bit minging now, a bit rained on. Oh, and we also went to get rid of all the stuff that Gary's been knocking down and took that to the tip along with my boxes. But when we got back, my King Cole order had arrived. So I've got, oh, great big box now, but never mind, it can flatten and go next time. But so it might be today for you, which would be tomorrow for me now. I could do the King Cole. Boy, it's beautiful. It really is lovely. I cannot wait. And I bought some patterns as well. Oh dear, I haven't got my fan plugged in, so I'm just gonna have to get hot. Just gonna have to sweat. Well, ugh. So let's have a look. I did forget to do this yesterday, didn't I? Because it's showing us Wednesday. So today then for me, ooh, is this one. Not really, it's a bit of a light shining on. I've got the window open a bit more than I normally do. And today's one then for you, when one chooses to walk the way of the Mandalore, you are both hunter and prey, says the armourer. That's the armourer making the armour. Knock yourself out, chick. Right, so that's that. I'm going to pop it in there. but not where it could get stuck back on and cause me the wrong day. So where are we on the book? Look, we're getting there. It's still got like about 2 years left. I'm only joking. Joking. Where are we? Right, did I do this one? At Mother playlist. My husband and I shouted at the kids to go back to bed at the same time, and that's the closest we've come to a date in midnight in weeks. What? I always tell my kids that anything worth doing is worth doing well, and their response is, well, we don't want to. Mums who sew all your kids' clothes, who hurt you? I should do 2 pages really, because I deprived you yesterday. Okay, I haven't gotten an appropriate amount of sleep since 2015 BC, before children. That's what BC stands for. When my children ask me which one of them is my favourite, I'll say it'll be the one who lives their whole life as a productive and considerate citizen. There is all my parenting done now. In our family, for Mother's Day, my husband takes the kids for the day, and on Father's Day he does the same. I'm nervous for the day I'm going to have to tell my little ones that my real name isn't Mum. If your husband suggests that you get a minivan, suggest that he gets a vasectomy. Nice. A minivan. I had a minivan. Didn't have that many kids, but then again, I did have a mum live with me at one point, so obviously I needed space in the car. But then you have the kids' friends, so you know, if they all came out with us, that was, and then in the end it was kids' girlfriends. So you know, it was needed at the time. But the stupid thing was, right, my kids always went everywhere with us, and so did their friends or girlfriends or whatever they had at the time. Got this minivan, they stopped. It's like, what? I had this huge kind of like 7-seater thing, and usually it would just be the 2 of us, and I looked like this behind the steering wheel, you know, you couldn't really see me because it was such a big vehicle that you just see the top of my head. Even if I cranked the seat up, that was, you know, I looked just tiny behind this thing. And people used to laugh at me. Well, people I worked with used to laugh at me when they saw me like, you know, like little child. But thanks. So anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, stop coming. And we thought, you know, we used it twice really for what it was capable for going to a wedding once where they all came, and maybe going to the seaside once. Other than that, they stopped coming out of us, and that was it. And it was just either 2 or 3 of us in this giant car. Got rid of it, got a normal car, and we wanted to come with us again. I was like, what? Are you serious? All that time we had that thing. Maybe it's a case of because you can't, you want to. You know, we are fickle beings after all, and maybe that's the reason. I got yarn, guys. Lots of yarn. I got Aldi yarn and King Cole yarn. All in my little mitts today. Yeah. Gonna just give you a sneaky peek. Can I only give you a sneaky peek of Aldi? Oh, actually, you've seen it. To me, you haven't seen it. But to you, you have, because it was yesterday. Dull. But I have brought the King Cole in. But it's out of reach. Out of reach. You just have to wait and see. Am I mean? Am I? No, I mean. But it is beautiful, and I bought patterns to match, and I am going to do some kits. Oh, it's doing my head in really, trying to figure them out. But I'm going to have to try. I'm going to have to do it. Gotta do it. And I also have some sock patterns. And I'm going to do it with the correct sock wool, and maybe do packs of that and see, you know, how they go. Anyway, Gary's out in the conservatory doing wool at the moment. He's doing the red wool that we made ages ago, you know, when we got all those things and we stained them, and he's putting white cladding at the bottom, so it should look quite nice, and the white cladding will go on the opposite wall. It kind of should look kind of nice when it's done. See, at the moment, it's a bit of a junk room. It always will be, I guess. And the beauty of it this time of year, it's freezing out there. Absolutely freezing. So it's like having a gigantic fridge in the house. You know, you think, oh, I don't know where to put all this milk. Oh, put it out there. Don't know where to put this. Put it out there. It'll be cold. The water will stay cold out there. The drinks will stay cold out there. In the summer, you can't put anything out there because it just boils. You know, it's the opposite then. An extension of the oven. So, nearly finished Landman. Quite sad about that. Got a couple left. But, you know, I'm really enjoying it. I think it should be more of a soap, you know, where they do it ongoing. Not like, obviously they need a break, you know. Obviously. But, you know, like they used to do Dallas. It didn't just give you like 10 episodes. There was a full season and then it would stop. It seems to me now you get these like short seasons of things. Maybe it just seems that way because you binge watch them rather than wait a week. You know what I mean? Perhaps it just seems that way. Yeah, probably. Because it would have taken 10 weeks to get through Dallas, wouldn't it? But I'm sure there was more episodes in a season than 10. You know, I mean, if you start The Walking Dead, for instance, there was usually about 20 odd episodes, which is probably right. You know, you get 10, then you get your break, then you get the next thought. That's right. You know, I don't think they make enough episodes of these things anymore. So we're talking about the Oscars on the TV this morning, about how it's going to be weird being in LA with all the, you know, the troubles that there's been with the fires and everything else, and all of the films that might be getting Oscars or nominated. And like Robbie Williams' music was kind of there to get one, and then they disqualified it because it sounds too much like another song and all that stuff. Yeah, so do you watch the Oscars? That's my question to you. Do you care? Do you watch the red carpet? See, when I used to work at the ambulance service, the girls that I worked with, they knew all of the celebrities, every single one, and they knew everything about them. They read all the magazines, and you know, and one day she said something, and I said, who's that then? She went, oh, that's so-and-so. And I went, who? She went, seriously, where have you been? I'm like, obviously not with my nose in a magazine. I don't know, who's that? And when you watch Celebrity Big Brother or I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, and you think, who are they? No idea. Mind you, they do use kind of real B-list celebrities, don't they? I mean, it's not like Tom Hanks is going to be there for a start in the jungle or on Big Brother. It's not like massive real celebrities. They're usually questionable. Yeah, but I don't recognise any celebrities anymore. I was watching that Michael McIntyre's show thing, and obviously I knew Marty Pello, but the ones he had, he does something where he sort of surprises them in the middle of the night. I had no idea they were. It's like, who are they? Why are they a celebrity? You know, it seems like anyone can be a celebrity these days. Don't really have to do anything. No, not YouTubers. No, definitely not. Anyway, it's weird, isn't it? Do you feel like I'm out of touch? I do. It makes me feel like I'm out of touch with the pulse upon the nation. I have no idea who these people are. No idea, and no hoots given. I could have said F's, but I didn't. You know, half the time it's like inconsequential. Don't care who that is. You know, that's kind of, you know, especially people who are celebrities because of something they've done, like one of those like Big Brother. You're not Celebrity Big Brother, but the other kind. Like all the time that Jade Goody was famous, I'm like, I shouldn't even know who this person is. You know, she's not famous for being, you know, talented in her field. She's famous because she was a bit dim on a show, on a reality show. I hate reality shows, really do. And yet I suppose this is one. Unless I'm an actress playing the part of Crochet Rocks. You never know. Oh dear. I am really babbling away in this corner today. So I didn't even bring a drink in. I'm beginning to regret that big time now. I'm going to have to go and... What's that? Oh, this fell off my light earlier. Only because it was flickering, so I give it a good bash. It's a technical thing. You know, stop flickering. It did. It did as it was told. But the hot shoe fell off. Like, so it's not broken or anything. It's decided to fly off. And then after that, it went... It's decided, thanks, I'm going to get my own back on you. I'm just going to like shrink. So I had to kind of put it all back, and you have to twist it on itself to make it stay up. So yeah, I kind of like, you hit me, I'm gonna play up now. Bit like a kid. Not really. It makes me sound like I was a bad mother. Was clouting my kid. I didn't. Probably should have. No. Anyway, what else have I got to tell you? Let me think. Not much at all, really. Going to be busy around here at the weekend. We've got on Saturday going out for Michael's birthday meal, and yeah, so that'll be sort of late afternoon, really. Early evening we'll be back. It has to be early for my ex, really, because he doesn't do it's actually too late for him as it is. He doesn't do evenings, so yeah. And Gary's working, so he won't want to be late anyway, because he's got to get up at ridiculous o'clock. And so that's just going out for a kind of a late lunch, early evening kind of dinner. And then oh, reminds me, we've got to wrap his present up. And then I think it's Monday. Gary's cooking up a storm because it's Charlotte's birthday, so it's going to be quite busy around here. So I'm going to have to try and get ahead of myself with some hang on a minute, no, I'm wrong. Monday I'm at Paul's. So Tuesday, that's when he's doing that dinner. So yeah, even busier. So I'm going to try and get ahead of myself with some videoing. I've only got a couple of yarn videos ahead, so I don't know what else I'm going to do, but maybe one of them you won't see until next week. Just saying. I don't know though. I'll have to wait and see. Anyway, I'm going to get off and upload this because I need a drink big time. And I need to make Gary one because he's out there in the cold. It's freezing in the conservatory and he's working in there. So I like to keep him topped up with hot drinks, and I need one myself. So thanks for watching. And thanks for everything you do for me, guys. I truly appreciate it. If you're one of my new subscribers, then you know, welcome to my little vlog. It's usually far better than this. Usually far more interesting and professional. I'm just having an off day. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.